UFC is coming to the Amway Center next Saturday, and it's going to be a huge event. There's a big main event with Fabrico Weirdum and Travis Brown, and so before the big event, I decided to come out here and get a little lesson on MMA from my buddy here, Mitch McElroy. So for somebody who doesn't know, what exactly is MMA? What exactly does it encompass?
Well, mixed martial arts is like cake. You have to have eggs, flour, and sugar, you know? Well, the same thing applies in a fight. I have to be able to fight on my feet. I have to be able to either keep the fight on my feet or take the fight to the ground, and then I need to be able to fight on the ground. So really, in the gym, we're teaching a striking program, which is a hybrid between Muay Thai and Western boxing. On our feet, as far as wrestling, we're teaching freestyle, folk, and Greco-Roman wrestling with a little bit of complements in judo. And then on the ground, we're teaching primarily Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and submission wrestling. Initially, mixed martial arts was taking a wrestler and a boxer and seeing who won. You were mixing martial arts. But as these guys started to realize that, well, if I want to win, I need to learn how to counter the wrestler, or I need to learn how to counter the boxer, they started learning multiple martial arts, which kind of in itself turned into its own martial art, mixed martial arts. So really, you're learning multiple martial arts to be a mixed martial arts fighter.
So I have agreed to let you show me how to do some moves. I've been in exactly 0 fights in my life, so we'll see how this goes. So let's walk over here. All right, so what do we got to do first here?
All right, you're going to get to an underhook.
Okay.
So we're going to get a collar tie. You can grab the mirror collar. There you go.
So we're doing something called what's it called?
This is an underhook.
An underhook.
To an inside leg trip.
To an inside leg trip. Is this going to hurt?
No.
Okay, all right.
So you're going to grab a sleeve right up inside the tricep.
Okay.
It's not going to hurt you, it's going to hurt me.
Okay.
Right? Now I'm going to get to the underhook and the inside leg trip, and then I'm going to show you how to go through the same thing.
Okay.
To get to the underhook, I'm going to step away from the side I want. So
okay.
I'm going to use my right arm to get to the underhook. That means I'm going to step to my left.
Okay.
I'm now going to release your collar, step back to my right, and get an underhook. You're going to want to get that overhook that you had before. There you go. I've kept the sleeve.
Okay.
I'm now going to take my near leg, the one that's closest to you.
All right.
I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to kick your leg out. Okay. As I kick your leg out, I'm going to pull the sleeve and lift my underhook, pivoting on your outside leg.
Okay.
As you hit the floor, I'm going to slide my leg right up to your shoulder.
All right.
I'm going to stay right on top.
Okay.
And I've hit my underhook to an inside leg trip.
All right. So how about you when you get into the ring? I mean, are you nervous? Are you scared?
Everybody's nervous, for sure. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're not nervous, you know, there's something wrong.
So when you're training, do you train for the fight or do you train to the fighter? Like, do you kind of look at that person?
Well, a fight is a sport.
Okay.
You know, so self-defense and sport fighting are completely different animals. You know, if we're looking at a fight itself, you really can't predict what's going to happen. Whereas a sport fight you can, because typically the higher you go up, the more video there is, the more you can study your opponent, the more you can kind of see what their tendencies are. People have tells, kind of like a card game, you know. You can figure all that out. A sport fight is much harder on the body than a self-defense fight. I mean, realistically, somebody on the street can only fight a few minutes, and then they're just whipped, you know? Whereas the guy that's in a sport fight has conditioned himself, you know? What people don't realize and what they don't see on the fights that they cheer so hard for is the aftermath. Mm-hmm. You know, those guys go to the hospital. You know, they've really put out to people that are booing and people that are hissing, and at the same time, people that are cheering, and all of those people go home and they're like, man, what a great fight. The fighter themselves, some of them well paid, some of them fairly well paid, they have a whole fight to go to afterwards. I mean, they're really banged up. Some of them come out of it in pretty good shape. Somebody in the show, or if not multiple people in the show, are going to end up, you know, going to get checked out.
Yeah.
It's a tough sport. It's a grueling sport. It's very short-lived. These guys don't have long careers. There's very few of them that fight past 35. But at the same time, you know, like you had asked before, why is it so popular? It's really exciting. I mean, it's adding completely different levels of dynamics. It's the modern-day gladiatorial event.
All right, well, let's do this. Here we go. So what do I got to do? I got to try to remember this.
All right, so you're going to get an underhook. So you're going to step away from your right side.
Okay. Right here?
Step away from your right side. So
this
step
way?
to your left. Yeah.
Okay.
And hold it. There you go. Now you're going to step right back to your right, and you're going to feed your right arm underneath my armpit.
Okay. So like that?
Good. Pull your left foot back next to it. No, next
this
to
way?
it. Yeah, there you go. So you're hip to hip.
Yep.
You're going to pick up your right leg that's closest to me.
Okay.
And you're going to pick it up.
Okay.
There you go. And you're going to block my leg.
Okay.
Now you're going to pull my arms and kick back with your leg.
This kick back?
Kick back with your right leg. Backwards. There you go.
All right. See, I won. So, can you teach me another thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Do it.
We'll start on the ground.
Okay. How do you want me to do?
Yeah. You're going to lay down on your back.
Okay.
So, we finished your trip in this position.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to pull your elbows in. You want to have some kind of guard, you see? So if I was to punch you, you want to have your hands up.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to reach through and I'm going to grab your arm. And see how I'm holding it at the tricep?
Yeah.
I'm going to feed my hand through. As I feed my hand through, I'm going to grab my own collar.
Okay.
I'm going to step over your head. And as I step over your head, I'm going to lean back, exposing your arm.
Yeah.
And creating an arm lock.
Yeah.
Something that you wouldn't really normally see.
No.
So, you've got the tricep and that underhook. Same position you just fell in.
Yeah.
You're going to reach through and grab your own collar.
Okay.
You're going to step your leg over my head.
Yeah.
You're going to pinch your elbow down, lean back, and lock out my arm.
Okay. All right, well, hopefully I can remember that.
I won one.
All right. So where do I got to lay again?
So you're going to lay
This way?
turn around.
Wait a minute.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. This is going to be the underhook.
Okay.
Yeah. This knee's up underneath my shoulder.
Okay.
Under.
Okay.
There you go. This foot's posted up.
And they're very flexible.
That's okay. You don't have to. Now you're going to grab my tricep.
Okay. Right here?
Yeah. You're going to feed that hand all the way underneath and grab your own collar. Perfect.
Okay.
Now you're going to pass that leg over my head and you're going to grab with your hand. If you reach your
I don't
hand
know
up,
if I can.
I know you can. Perfect.
I'm glad I left my dress socks over today.
Now lean back on my arm. Yeah, keep leaning back.
I don't want to hurt you.
I'm not worried about it. So try it one more time.
All right.
So reach through, grab your own collar.
Oh, that's right. I would probably get beat by now,
Step
huh?
right over the head.
All right.
Lean back. Lean back.
All right. All right. Whew. Well, come check out the American Combat Club if you want to learn how to fight or just get in shape or meet Mitch here. And I could have taken you, I think, though.
You're pretty good.
I'm taller than you.
Way taller.
All right.